just like when I was 20.
Breathing a sigh of relief. This is George Hall now, and this is him 5 months ago. For 10 years, the former boiler mechanic suffered from a chronic respiratory illness. With only 16% lung capacity, he was forced to stay indoors during last summer's wildfires. Now, after months of waiting on a donor list, he finally got the call, and his life changed forever.
We drove off, and the first thing we saw on the highway was a great big 10-foot wingspan eagle flew over our car, so we knew it was a good omen.
This is the first time that George Hall has gone for a walk in a park in years without the use of oxygen tanks. Just over 2 weeks ago, he was given a double lung transplant, and now he's feeling like a completely new man.
I feel like I'm a 20-year-old now, being able to just walk around the block without a hose attached to me. It's a very nice feeling, free feeling.
And it's not just George who's noticed the difference.
Well, in the last 2 weeks, he's been talking all the time now, so I have someone to talk to again. Because before the operation, he found it hard talking, so he stopped talking so much. It's just been a wonderful experience. Second chance at life.
Staff at VGH managed to perform the procedure over New Year's. George is one of 400 donor recipients whose lives were saved last year thanks to donors. Yet despite this, demand still outweighs the number of those registered.
Even with our donation rate, there are people who won't make it that year and, may potentially die from organ failure, from liver failure, or from heart failure, or from lung failure because of the fact that they couldn't get that life-saving transplant.
For now, George has to take it easy. It will be a year before his lungs are at full capacity, but it's far better than where he was 6 months ago. George is now a new man, and he and his wife are already making plans for the future.
Definitely lots of walks on the seawall and lots of other parks that we can go to. I used to do a lot of walking, and I had to go by myself, and now I have my partner back to walk with me.
Yeah, the West Coast Trail.
West Coast Trail in a couple of years, I'm hoping.
In New Westminster, Tom Walsh, City News.